Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Club Brother, the Club that was Sports Work, coming to you live right here. Okay. Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Club Brother, the Club that was Sports Work, coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys to the fact that the Lakers are advancing the NBA Finals after they took out the Nuggets, by the way. 83's first appearance and LeBron James's 10th appearance, by the way. Get you guys to that. Israel Adesanya retaining his middleweight title. He's still known as the middleweight king, by the way, king of the middleweights. Call him what you want. The total line results, the Warrior Wrestling Stadium Series 3 results. I'll get you guys the fact that the Browns have for their first winning record after they took out the Washington Football, by the way. Get you guys that. They started to confront an intruder. That is, tell you that intruder is. And there's that she faces. The Charlo brothers, they have won big wins. Steel's got a win. I'll get you guys also the Bellator Euro Series 8 results. Get you guys to the fact that Malik Beasley's in trouble right now. I'll tell you guys about that for sure. And also the Class of Champions Gold Rush is happening right now, live on the WWE Network, by the way, as well. So that will be all I will have for today, buddy. So I'm going to start things off with the fact that the Lakers are advanced to the NBA Finals, by the way, as they took out the Nuggets, where LeBron James had 38 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal. 83 Anthony Davis is going to make his first finals appearance, by the way. He had 27 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Danni Grant had 11 points, 2 assists. Alex Caruso had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal and a block. Jerami Grant had 20 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, a steal and a block. Nikola Jokic had 20 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Jamal Murray had 19 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 1 steal. Paul Millsap had 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. MPJ had 10 points, 2 rebounds. Monte Morris had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 7 assists. Yes, sir, but I told you guys Lakers are going to the NBA Finals, and then they are. They will face the winner of the Heat and Celtics, by the way. That game is also right now, by the way, everybody on that. So it wins that game, or the Heat win, or we win the series. Suns need to stay alive at all costs. So it may come down to Lakers or Celtics, unless the Celtics get to Game 7, by the way, if they can. So that's what I'm looking forward to that. And I got the Lakers going to the NBA Final. Well, they're going to the NBA Finals for sure. And then they're going to win at the same time. So that's how it's going to be right there, everybody. So you can say whatever you want, everybody, but that's how I see it right there. So looking forward to that. Also, I'm going to talk to you guys about the fact that Israel Adesanya retained his middleweight title, by the way. But I do have some results for UFC 253. You saw Joaquin Espino defeats Jeff Hughes. Ibragimov by submission. Brad Riddell defeats Alex decision. Ludovoit Klein defeats Shane Young by KO TKO. William Knight defeats Aleksa Camur by decision. Hakeem Dawodu defeats Zubaira Tukhogov by decision. Ketlen Jan Blachowicz defeats Dominic Reyes by KO TKO. Brandon Royval defeats Kai Kara France by submission. And Israel Adesanya, the king of the middleweights, he retains his middleweight title, by the way. So that's how I'd see right there. So Israel Adesanya, the style bender, he still retains his middleweight title, king of the middleweights, and that's all I can say about it. So those are your UFC 253 results, and Israel Adesanya has once again retains a middleweight title, and that's all I can say on that. Also, I'm gonna get you guys to the fact that the G-Men lost again. And it's not looking good. They lost they're 36-9. So that is good at all. I can tell you that right now. And the G-Men are out. So they did not look good. They're 0-3. They have 0-3 record. Really bad right there. So they got to step. That's what they need to do. Other than what get down to, by the way, the Charlo Bros, they got big wins last night. Jermell Charlo, he's the unified champ, welterweight, WBA and IBF champ. Jamal Charlo, he retains his WBC title. So the Charlo Bros got their big wins last night. Congrats to them on that. And that's all I can say for that note. Also, I'm going to get you guys to the Bellator Euro Series 8 results. You saw Costello Van Steenis defeat Fabian Edwards by split decision. Michael Shipman defeats Pietro Panini by unanimous decision. Will Fleury defeats Ken Cobbinen by unanimous decision. Danni Neilan defeats Claire Lopez by rear naked choke. Sijara Penko defeats Alexandra Tanchura Plemanova by TKO. You saw Toichi Smokin defeats Harry Hardwick by unanimous decision. Luke Dranko defeats Alex O'Toole by TKO. Franz Malambo defeats Carrie Tinnett by unanimous decision. Aiden V defeats Jeremy Cutlet by KO. Danielle Satizi defeats Gavin Hughes by guillotine choke. Alfie Davis defeats Akon Oneness by unanimous decision. Ian Pasio defeats Stefano Paterno by unanimous decision. George Hardwick defeats Nikola Silva by unanimous decision. So that's all there's for that. Those are your Bellator Euro Series 8 results right there. And that's all you need to know, everybody, on that note. I'm going to get you guys also the total line results, by the way. Jeff Benton defeats Jeremy Rogers by strikes. Anthony Rettig defeats Chris Johnson by unanimous decision. Joshua Williams defeats Van Vo by unanimous decision. Noah Cutter defeats Kane Thomason by strikes. T. Cummins defeats Brian Maxwell by unanimous decision. Casey Caldwell defeats Cassio Caldwell defeats John McAllister by strikes. Bobby Taylor defeats Paul Teague by strikes. Teddy Webster defeats Teddy Webster versus Frank Tate ends in a split draw. So those are your total line results, where you saw bare knuckle fighting and legacy fighting. Legacy fighting, that is, they that, so it's pretty best news right there. I can tell you that. So got to for that. Also, another thing I want to point out here, by the way, that Joe Montana and his wife Jennifer, that was attempting to kidnap their grandkid, by the way, as well. And the grandkid, by the way. Oh, the week, by the way. Now, Joe Montana, that is, he told cops that his grandkid was sleeping at a playpen. Now, a home intruder, that female home intruder, will come right in and steal, intend to steal their grandkid, by the way. That's what Joe Montana told the cops. Now, also says right here that Joe Montana and Jennifer, they would confront this female intruder by name of that's female intruder who was arrested and charged on burglary, charged by name of Sadsai Dalzell, by the way. Now Jennifer, by the way, she sort of snagged this kid. She snagged her grandkid right off of Jennifer. Right off of Sadsai Dalzell's arms, by the way. Now Dalzell, she took to flee the scene. Cops would arrest her. Now Sadsai Dalzell, she was arrested and charged for burglary and kidnapping, by the way. I can tell you that for sure. So that was a bit of a scary scene right there. And Joe and Jennifer Montana, they are safe for now. And that's all there is to it, everybody. So the perpetrator, the female intruder by the name of Sadsai Dalza was arrested and charged on burglary and kidnapping charges, by the way. And she's convicted. She gets time behind bars. So that's all there is to it. And that's all there is you need to know. Joe Montana and Jennifer Montana, they're in good spirits as of right now. The kids are good spirits. It's a scary scene they were in. So it's relief right there. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I can tell you that. Hopefully that does not occur again. So keep them safe and keep them in prayers, everybody, on that horrific issue. So that's all there is to it. Also, I want to point out, by the way, that Malik Beasley was arrested and charged. Not charged. He was arrested and now stemming from an warrant. By the way, now comes. By the way, they say that Malik Beasley is facing a felony controlled substance, narcotics, and felony receiving concealing stolen property. He was released without being charged. By the way, now the individuals told cops they stopped their car and he'll point the gun at them, and he'll tell these individuals to get off the property. The victims drove away. The cops, however, were detaining these individuals. By the way, they located the individuals, detecting marijuana. Now, 3 individuals were detained and released, by the way. One of them was a homeowner. I can tell you that. So Malik Beasley was not charged, by the way. He was arrested on felony, weapons, and drug charges, by the way, as well. So it's very unclear exactly whether, he could be released from the T-Wolves, I can tell you that. So he could face some disciplinary action from the Wolves, so I can tell you that for sure. And that could ensue by this week. So honestly, numbers like I say there. So Malik, so there was a bit of a search warrant out for Malik Beasley for narcotics and drug charges. And they used gun, and they had all sorts of guns in his room, all sorts of guns in there, rated guns in there, and obviously, apparently he I don't know what happened there, but Malik Beasley, he may have been charged. Well, he's not charged. I can tell you that, but he has not necessarily been. He wasn't charged at all, though. So he still faced the weapons and drug charges, by the way, narcotics charge, concealed property charge, concealed property. But that's all I have for that. And he could face some disciplinary action from the NBA. So I tell you that for sure. So that's what could ensue there. Also, another thing I want to point out, by the way, the War Wrestling Stadium Series 3 results. Moose defeats Suicide. Mike Bennett defeats Cheeseburger. Isaiah Velasquez defeats Travis Titan. Reynolds defeats Beastman. Airwolf wins a 6-way scramble. Joey Janela, the bad boy Joey, the Warrior Wrestling Women's title, by the way. Trey Miguel becomes the new Warrior Wrestling champ. So congrats to him on that. And those are Warrior Wrestling Stadium Series 3 results. And something more I can say on that note. So all you need to know. That was 1 years after destroyed the Washington Football 34-20. The Bills, they destroyed the Rams 35-32. Titans defeat the Vikings 31-30 by 1 point. Pats defeat the Raiders 36-20. Steelers defeat the Titans 20-21. You saw Eagles versus Bengals. That game was tied at 23. You even saw Trubisky, by the way. Trubisky got benched, and Nick Foles, he came in, had the Bears get their 36-20 win against the Falcons, by the way. So that's surprising news right there. I can tell you that. And that's all you need to know on that note. So very clear how the Seals defeated Texas 2021. So that's surprising news right there. And yeah. And the Seahawks, they took out the Cowboys. Thank goodness. So that's all there is you need to know on that note. I can tell you that. So nothing more to it. Others don't point out here.